Well, I'm very surprised that a lot of people commented here, posted their applications about this tweet that they wanted to start doing more App Store search optimization audits in public. We got a lot of people. There are like more than 50 comments in this post, in this thread. So to be 100% fair with all of you guys, I would love to review all your applications, but that's impossible. I'm just one person and I have limited time. So I will pick 5 winners and I will use this tool to pick the winners. I already have the thread here. But we chosen 5 winners. So we're gonna do 5 audits in this case. I would love to review all your application, guys, but yeah, it's impossible to me right now to review more than 51 apps. So we're gonna use this tool to pick 5 winners and we're gonna do 5 audits. So let's pick a winner. We got these 5 people. So I will bring the comments of these 5 people and I will let you know which app they won the audit. All right, we have the first winner, Anton, with your Halal food scanner. Congratulations. The next one is Samuel with your hiking and camping tool app. Very nice. The next one is Utkarsh with his run tracker, Run and Grow. Very nice. Congratulations. And the next one is Morgan with his Poof count app called Nibu. Congratulations, Morgan. And the last one is Abdul, who tagged his friend Mood Atif with his app Face Scanner Beauty Scale AI. So those are the winners. Congratulations. I will start doing the audit. After that, I will take 5 minutes between apps. We're gonna analyze these 5 apps. First, as a consumer, as a possible user of your application, I will try to see what problem are you solving with your idea, and then I will use my App Store search optimization knowledge to spot what things you need to fix or you need to improve to get more downloads, traffic, or conversions. First, I will see your app as a consumer to know, okay, what problem are you solving with this app? And the second thing is we're gonna analyze your ASO. So we're gonna do this with these 5 apps. All right, then let's start with the first app. Anton, you have the first spot about your app, the Halal food scanner identifier. Very nice title. I really like it. You got the keywords very well placed. Your first main keyword is halal, which is the main concept of your app. This is very good. So you have it in the beginning. So that's perfect because you will get more weight for this keyword. Food scanner is nice identifier. Very nice way to play with high intent keywords. The subtitle, we could improve the subtitle. As you can see, you are repeating the same keyword, food and food. You have it twice in the title and the subtitle. That's not good because you are wasting space. Maybe you could change the keyword for another high intent keyword that you could find, like doing keyword research, and maybe something related to halal food, or I don't know. I don't know a lot about this niche, but it looks like you're repeating the same keyword. That's not a good thing because you're wasting space. It doesn't matter if you use the keyword in plural or not, but it's better if you use singular words instead of plural ones because you're wasting space. Use the space better. I really like the icon. The icon is catchy. It has very good color selection. I really like it. Very nice. Yeah, it definitely mention or shows what the app is about. Yeah, very nice. And I don't see any ratings. This is the US store. I don't see any ratings. That definitely something that you can start doing, getting more ratings for US, because US is the biggest market. So if you wanna get higher in the rankings for this app, you're gonna get more ratings. So that's something that you could start from. And about the screenshots, yeah, I like the screenshots. I will reload the page because I don't know what happened. But yeah, I love the screenshots and also the video explaining your app. So that's pretty good. Your screenshots explain what your app is about. The only thing that they look like clutter, they look like you are using too much words. So maybe keeping it shorter, like with short words, with keywords, will be like displaying more the value of your app. But yeah, overall, they're great. You have a nice video, so keep going. Good job, mate. So let's continue with Samuel with his hiking and camping app. Yeah, we have a complex. You're trying to rank for two keywords, which one is hiking, in other words, camping. And also we have like your secondary keywords, offline trial survival kit. I believe that you want to rank for multiple combinations of keywords. Let's say if offline hiking or hiking kit or camping kit or survival, let's say kit, that's fine. And also I see your trial tools. There are a lot of combinations. The only problem with this is sometimes when your app doesn't have a clear focus of what it does, it's difficult for the algorithm to place your app. Let's say that you want to get, like you doing A/B testing, you found that people that do like hiking, they pay more for your app. But since you're not pushing this keyword with your secondary ones, this could cause like the algorithm gonna confuse because it doesn't know where to place it because you also are a camping app. So yeah, maybe instead of trying to focus on two things at the same time, I will try to do an A/B testing to focus on the best niche. Maybe they are related. Maybe the people that do like hiking, they like to do camping. But maybe focusing in one niche could help you to gain more revenue or more space in the niche. And about the icon, yeah, seeing it, it looked like a camp, but yeah, it's hard to know what it is. The icon doesn't tell me what the app is about, so maybe some work in the icon could help it. The colors are catchy, are high contrast color, that's fine, but maybe using an icon that explains me better what the app does will help a lot. You have 7 ratings, the same story about the last app. You're gonna get more ratings to get more rankings. About the screenshots, I really like it because you're trying to be a multi-purpose app with a lot of tools and showcasing them in a way that shows value to the users. Stay safe on every adventure, purify water with confidence, navigate without cell signal. I really like that instead of showing features alone, you're showing the value. That's pretty nice. But the same thing that they say before, it looks like you're trying to do too much with one app. Maybe this is your strategy to be the multi-purpose app for this kind of niche, but it doesn't give clearance to the users when they see all these tools, but where this tool is the best for. Maybe users don't want to have all these tools together. Maybe they want the best tool in one of this. It's nice that you have a multi-purpose app, but maybe focus on what is the best tool or what is the tool that brings more value to your users and showcasing that in the screenshots and the icon. Yeah, that will help you to have a more clear application. But if your goal is to be a multi-purpose app, it's fine. The only problem with that is it will be very hard, to be like different, to have more power, to be the app that is main, to know your app that is for all of them. So that's my opinion. You have a comment here, a review that say the most critical tools at your fingerprints in an easy to use format for anyone who likes to adventure. Yeah, it's look like maybe your users are looking for a survival kit. What is the best tool of all these tools that could give you more clearness to your users to be more clear about what your app is about? Well, the next one is Good cards. All right, then. The next one is a tracker called Run and Grow. Nice. Track runs, miles, and pace. The same thing that I say before, you're repeating the same keyword 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're wasting space here. 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, just have it one time. And yeah, it's nice that your app name contains one of your main keywords. That's fine, but you are repeating it. So maybe having a space here instead of being together, maybe you can rank for the keyword instead of like repeating 3 times here. Track, yeah, you have miles. You got a lot of combinations with the keywords that you choose, like miles tracker, pace tracker. Obviously, the main one is run tracker, track miles, track pace. Yeah, but as I mentioned, you have it 3 times repeated, and you're wasting space because the Apple gonna choose the first occasion that the keywords appear. So that's something that you can have in mind. The icon, yeah, very very good icon. It's clear what it's about. It have very high contrast icon, so that could help you a lot in conversions because it has an icon that is catchy. The screenshots, I will be honest, they're a little bit boring. They don't tell me the benefit of using your apps. Like, yeah, track runs, grow trees. Seeing that your main functionality or the difference with other apps is that when you run, you plant trees. Maybe adding here in your subtitle, because I only know it because I see your screenshots. But remember, as a user, 5 seconds to scan your app to see if it's valid or not. But yeah, maybe having it in the subtitle could help to give you more clearance to your users. And yeah, being 100% honest, the screenshots are kind of boring. They don't grab my attention, and you're repeating the same screenshot here. It doesn't tell me the benefits of using your app, like why in the first case running or using your app with, like, help me to be a better runner. Or maybe, yeah, the goal with the screenshot is showcasing what your app is valuable for users. It will be hard if, like, to understand the main purpose of your app if you don't explain it on the screenshots. That's my opinion. And I see that you have, like, here more keywords. Maybe this was your first title, GPS, running tracker, and distant app. You have different thing here, so that's kind of confusing. And this is the US store, and you don't have any ratings and reviews. Yeah, the same as I mentioned before. Let's start working on getting more ratings and also improving the screenshot to tell the whole story about your app. Great. Let's move on to Morgan. Morgan has this app called Puff Count, Stop Vaping. Really like the way that you place the keywords here, because you place your main keyword at the beginning. That's pretty nice. And Stop Vaping, your secondary keyword at the last, and then your name, which is short and brandable. Very nice choosing of the name. And you're repeating vaping twice, so you're wasting space here. Using another keywords for your app could be benefit. And without, yeah, those are the words that are not being help you in the rankings, because this is omitted by the Apple algorithm. So this is wasting space. Maybe stacking keywords is a far away, like having keyword without any meaningful thing. This is not gonna help you a lot. So having it is wasting space that you could use. And yeah, that's the thing about the title, about the icon. I like the idea, but the problem is that since you're helping people to stop vaping, your icon only makes sense if I see it in a big picture. Remember when users are searching for apps in the App Store, the icons looks like tiny. And if we see this in a tiny version, it doesn't grab my attention. Now for look like a tool to help me stop vaping. That's my opinion. Yeah, the general idea about it is nice, but on your icon it's got tiny or smaller. It doesn't make sense in the context. So maybe having an icon that makes sense for user in this niche, like maybe having a babe, having the babe in the first chance, in the first place in the icon, instead of the pet that you have here, could help your users to understand what it's about. Maybe this is the best part of your icon, but it's affecting conversions. It doesn't tell me that it's a tool that's gonna help me to quit vaping if I see it in the first glance without zooming it. It's hard to spot, the contrast is hard here because it's hard to spot that it's a babe. I don't know if that is a babe or something else. I don't know if the pet is happy or not, because why? So that's the thing. And about your screenshots, you choose very good colors. That's nice. But the app, the screenshot doesn't tell me the benefits of using your app. Why in the first place quitting vaping? This app will help me to quit vaping. Why in the first place your app? What features of your app would help me to quit vaping? That's what a user is looking for in screenshots. And that's how you as a developer will try to, instead of thinking like as a developer mention showing features, instead of showing value of why your app is valuable to quit vaping, why your app gonna help your users to quit this addiction. Maybe showcasing with few words the process of quitting vaping in your app, the system that you use in your app will help them to quit vaping. That's gonna help them, to understand better your app, and that could increase the conversions. The same thing that I mentioned before about the ratings, we need to start working on ratings in the US store. This is the US store, and it's saying that you don't have any ratings there. So let's start getting ratings. Looks like this app is new, but yeah, you want to get more ratings to get more rankings. But yeah, good job, man. Let's continue with Abdul. And Abdul has this app called Face Scanner Beauty Scale AI. Very nice way of stacking keywords. Like you have multiple keywords here that the algorithm can combine. Like, yeah, it's beauty scanner, like face scanner. Yeah, great AI, face AI. Yeah, a lot of things that the algorithm could use. You're repeating the same keyword as I mentioned, face, and the same beauty. The same keywords twice, beauty. And yeah, that's the thing in the subtitle and title. You're repeating keywords, losing space. The icon doesn't tell me anything about what the app is about. Yeah. FS, what does this mean? I know that's face scanner, but maybe changing the icon, like showing a face with a scan, could help the users to understand what the app is about. Just seeing the icon. But it doesn't tell me what the app is about. Yeah, the screenshots are very good. If the screenshots if you show what you're showing in the screenshots in the icon, that could be perfect. Because here you're showing the value of using your app, learn your face insight. You're using like a person here. What are the insights of the user? This is helping your user persona to be there and feel that like your app gonna help them to understand their insights of their face. That's pretty nice. The thing that I mentioned before in some post in X, AI features don't tell me anything. So I start exploring with AI face tools. Yeah, but what this mean? What these AI face tools are? I don't see it in the screen. Maybe they are like, if you like make it pop, like showing the tools that gonna help the users to learn more about their face. And maybe having a zoom in one of the tools to showcase that. But definitely AI face tools alone don't tell me anything. This is the process. Upload your image and unlock deep face insights. Learn your face insight. Maybe changing the words here to showcase what this screen mean. And also, yeah, that's valuable, but maybe instead of having static photos here, maybe having the photos of two persons, like being the app being used is very important because it shows users not that you're showing a mock, like a template here, you're showing your app functionality live, like showing two faces here, how how your app compares these two phases, it will help to tell the story better. If you don't explain what this is about, your users will not know. Same here, this is the US store. You don't have any rating. Maybe you have ratings in another app, in another store. But yeah, definitely start working on getting more ratings. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed my recommendations. Maybe I could start doing more these audits, but more in deep, like seeing real data. This is just me giving my recommendations based on what I learned, based on what is working for App Store search optimization. But maybe I could do something more deep about a specific app to see the data, to see the keywords, to found keywords. That's something that I could explore. Thank you everyone that comment their app, that posted their app to be reviewed. I really appreciate that. And if you didn't have the opportunity to be reviewed this time, the next time that I'm gonna do this, maybe you have luck to be reviewed or to have the opportunity to learn more. So keep tuned and thank you for everything.